Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome back to Watching Chickies. Now here on part 2 of our broadcast. And, we occasionally have to do this when we have the little crash that ends up stopping these broadcasts. But, then you get another stream. So I don't want to deny you guys your little chicken time for today. And we will just go on ahead. Hello there, Stormy. You're such a trooper. Just hanging in there, right as we start again. And Stormy right here is our little silky chicken. Over there on the top, we have 2 little sleepy chickens. The black one is our ayam cemeni, and the brown and gold one is our onagadori. Oh, and February monster, no worries. These hiccups do happen with Reddit and RPAN. I've been learning recently that a lot of these issues are because I'm an Android user versus I'm an iPhone user. A lot of the bug fixes and whatnot usually get pushed for iPhone before Android. So hopefully they do address some of these issues pretty soon. Oh, and hello there, Michael Green 25. And I think I'm gonna move my chair a bit closer to the chickies. Maybe that will be a more optimal position. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, my little Stormy. There we go. Yes, peep, peep, peep. Oh my, that was a big jump. Let me get you up to the others. Oh, yes, 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 you flew all the way up there. There we go, a little sneezy sneeze. Oh my, and you're trying to be like an egg there. Hello, guys. Hello. It's just Dad getting right close to you there. Lovely. Hello there, Braveheart. Hello. And all of these guys right here are now 64 days old. And, they've done pretty well today. And I do love it when they all hang out together. Oh, and Michael Green 25. Well, if in the future, I could sponsor a chicken feed, well, first I'd have to see if it would be really healthy for the chickens first. And then who knows? Ooh. Lots of little peeps there from both Kagome and our little Stormy. There we go, there we go. And Barbara DeLobo, yes, all of them are getting a bit bigger. Oh dear. And Kim Pindy, all of these guys are doing quite well today. We just did a bit of cleaning to their play area. And then after today's broadcast, it's back out to their outdoor coop. Ooh, Barba del Lobo, Wolfbeard. Well, that's quite a name. Oh, and look at all of these tail feathers you have there, Braveheart. And yes, quite the little peep squad right now with those little peeps. Lots of preening for the camera. There we go. Oh my, oh my. Look at you all, so pretty. There you go, Stormy. It's all better when you're by Kagome's side. And hello there, Braveheart, right up to the camera. What, you want to give the camera a little peck? Or do you want to come here to Dad? Here. Ooh, cluck, cluck, cluck. There we go. There we go, Braveheart. There we go. A little pet from Dad, and our ayam cemeni chicken is quite happy. And Cool 8, yes, all of the chickens have gotten so much bigger. Soon, our little Kagome will likely be a full pound. Braveheart is already well past her first pound of weight. And Stormy is still getting bigger each and every day. Oh, and Sarima says that her daughter says that these aren't really chickies anymore. They're almost chickens. And are you almost a full-grown chicken, my Braveheart? Oh my. Sometimes you look almost more like a raven than you do a chicken. Well, Michael Green 25, any animal that eats, their own species is a cannibal. So yes, if a chicken ate roast chicken, that would be an act of cannibalism. But, it's not the same for an egg. That was a close-up sneeze there. Oh my. And these guys will never be fed roast chicken, so that is a non-issue for them. They get to have a nice, happy, and healthy life, if I have anything to say about it. Oh, and Galaxy Vixen loves our little Stormy there. And hello, hello there, Kagome. Being protective over our little Stormy today, aren't you? There we go. Oh my, oh my. And Braveheart is quite a lovely little chicken here. Just enjoying being right here on Dad's lap, just getting a nice pet. Whereas Kagome most of the time, well, she enjoys giving herself a nice preen. Oh, and you guys are basically almost cuddling up with your necks right there. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, and Oliver, boy too, thank you for the Wearing is Caring award. That is much appreciated. Oh, and for those of you just tuning in, welcome to Watching Chickies, the daily live stream here on Reddit, in which we watch the lives and development of these 3 young chickens. And right here in brown and gold, kind of showing off her feathers, is our little Kagome, our onagadori chicken, which is an endangered breed from Japan. Snuggled right next to her is our little silkie chicken named Stormy. And she/he is rocking a lovely little hairstyle there. We're still not sure about Stormy's gender at the moment. And right here we have our ayam cemeni hen named Braveheart. And Braveheart really does love Dad quite a bit and loves just kind of sitting here on my lap. And during the show, we just kind of watch the chickens and, I answer any questions that you guys might have. We air every day at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then we also upload these streams to our YouTube channel called Watching Chickies. And there's a link to it in my profile page. Oh, and username O2, thank you for the Take My Energy award. And hello there, Vic HDZ. And Michael Green 25, occasionally the chat can get a little bit desynced. I'm not sure how they would fix that. It just probably has something to do with the platform at the moment. I know they're trying to improve it each and every day. Oh, and hello there, Akimura 17. Oh, there you go. And the canary, well, you know, if we ended up with more than one rooster, we would likely have to rehome one of them. But at the moment, the only one that is really displaying any rooster behavior is our little Stormy. And other than that, the vet believed that all of them had about an 80% chance of being a hen. So at this point, they're pretty good. And Adi, Manjit, they are all at this point 64 days old. And all of these little chickens are members of our family and friends for life. So they will never be eaten. You know, if I have anything to say about it, they will be living long, happy, and healthy lives. Oh, and parallel universes. Well, I'm glad that you have enjoyed these streams. And noosh, the rooster behavior that we're seeing from our little Stormy, we've seen Stormy crow once. Stormy, when she moves about, tends to stand a lot taller than the other chickens, a sort of a more just upright gait versus them being more parallel to the ground. She also can be a little bit more aggressive. She's staring down some of the chickens sometimes, and I've noticed her doing a few little jumps at times. And Xanthe, yes, we are still in the process of moving them out to their coop. Right after today's broadcast, they are going back to their outdoor coop, and they have been spending most of their days out there. The only time that they're back here in their play area is when we are doing our live streams and during the night. I'm going to be having them sleep in their outdoor coop once they hit about 6 months of age. And at that point, they'll be fully grown, and I won't really worry about them possibly, you know, getting attacked by like a neighborhood cat or anything. Ooh, that was a feather you just pulled out there, Braveheart. Oh my. So there you go. There you go. And deconstructor, well, you know, I talk like this just as a way to keep the chickies nice, calm, and happy. I feel like they respond to a nice, calm voice. And sometimes I could even lull them to sleep that way. Oh, and Remy Owlbean says this is very important. Please tell them that I love them. Well, Remy Owlbean does love you, little chickies. So there you go. Oh dear. Oh dear. And Adi, Manji, yes, we are in the nutmeg state of Connecticut here. It's a bit of a nice day today in the mid-70s, and the sun is shining today, so we won't have to worry about any more rainy days when it comes to you guys, because I know you little chickens don't really like getting wet. No, you do not. Oh my, a little flutter there. I'm sorry. Let me give you some more pets. There you go. And deconstructor, well, I have read one story so far on our YouTube channel, and I'm going to endeavor very soon to do a few more. I know I've said it in the past, but I'm really trying to find a bit more time to get all of that stuff done. So that would be nice. And noosh. You know, occasionally we might get a little bit of a smell, but we do mop and we do broom, brush everything out with a broom about twice a day in here. So things stay pretty clean. And San Diego Fun, they're only inside for part of the day. In here we have a strong enough internet signal to do this little show, to introduce the chickens to you on Reddit and later to our YouTube channel. And then they spend the majority of their day outside in their outdoor coop. and a Tom 6284. Generally speaking, they don't get very scared during thunderstorms, though they do seem to really hate fireworks. Hello there, Stormy, full of little peeps. Are you trying to be an egg again underneath Kagome? Oh my. Ooh, Kagome almost sat on your head. Oh dear, oh dear. And for those of you who might have missed it, right here on my lap, we have our ayam cemeni chicken named Braveheart. And the ayam cemeni is a breed from Southeast Asia that is known for its black coloration that goes all the way down to its organs. They tend to be about 5 to 6 pounds when fully grown. Our little Braveheart right now is just over a pound at day 64. And right here in brown and gold, we have our little Kagome, who just covered her face with her lovely wings. And Kagome is an onagadori. And the onagadori is an endangered breed from Japan that's well known for their long, luscious tails for the roosters that grow their entire lives. And that can be quite the sight. Tails that grow out to be about 20 feet in length. And here in the back, in gray, we have our little silky chicken named Stormy, who we're suspecting is going to be our little rooster of the flock at this point. There we go. And all of these guys right now are 64 days old. Eventually, I'm going to try to see if we could find a way to stream outside, but at the moment, it's just not working on my tests. And chickens do have a bit of talons, as we can see here, with our little Kagome's foot. And Friendly Bash, I did say 20 feet for the tail length of the onagadori roosters. And yes, they are quite special. Oh, and McFinky, 1007, thank you for the gold award. It is much appreciated. And Lost But Won't Be Found, thank you for the Take My Energy. And Galaxy Vixen, they could indeed crossbreed in the future. Ooh, what was that? Yeah? Oh. What is that? You trying to warn me? Uh-huh. Oh dear. Now I think at the moment someone is actually filling our oil tank in the backyard, and I think our little Braveheart is trying to warn me that there is somebody in the yard. Well, that is a lovely little warning there, Braveheart. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. And the onagadori is spelled O-N-A-G-A-D-O-R-I. And for those of you just joining that might have missed it, don't worry, I'm always willing to talk about our chickens. Right here, we have Braveheart, our ayam cemeni. Then we have Kagome, our onagadori with the lovely brown eyes. And then right here in gray, we have our little silkie named Stormy. And all of these little chickens are one happy little flock that have been together for their whole lives. And we just have 3 chickens. These are the first chickens of our family. Though in the future, if our little Stormy does end up being a rooster, then, you know, we might have a few little crossbreeds in the future. Oh, and Braveheart, that is a good example right there. Can I see your wing? So right here, you might notice that these feathers right here are a little bit shorter. And that's because we had their flight feathers clipped right there. They'll regrow in a few months, but right now we did that so they can't fly over any of our fences. Both Braveheart and Kagome were getting a little bit too good at flying, so we had their flight feathers clipped just to keep them a bit more safe. Oh, and Paulo 24. Well, I hope your chickens are doing just so well. Just so well. And hello there, little Kagome. Yes, yes, yes. Looking right at the camera, aren't we? Yes. And your little comb has developed quite well. Ooh. Was that a trill there from our little Stormy? Oh my. Oh my. Well, it's lovely to see our Kagome and Stormy just cuddling together so well. And then, of course, right now, I get to cuddle with Braveheart, who just gave us a little yawn. Ooh, another little trill there. Are you guys happy? Well, you're going to be even happier when we bring you all outside and you can eat a few more of the buggies. Eat as many mosquitoes as you can. There you go. And Adi Manjit, you know, in the future, I know they do animal ambassadorships to schools. You know, it'd be kind of cool to show chickens to kids, and so they could learn about chickens. Though any sort of you know, things like that would probably have to be done once the pandemic is over, because I'm over here in the U.S. and you know, we still have not got things under control. So yeah, and I hope all of you out there are staying safe. There we go. There we go. Lovely, Braveheart. Lovely. Oh, and Yizan, thank you for the Murica Award. Lovely. And, fish. Well, you know, the ayam cemeni chickens are always black. You might get some ayam cemeni that are a bit more gray than black, but generally speaking, their mutation causes this black coloration to go all the way down into their muscles and to their very organs. Parallel universes. Well, from what I've heard, for COVID, Connecticut has been doing pretty well as of late. We had a pretty rough time of it in the beginning, but you know, I see most people using masks these days. I think we're doing pretty well with not having too many new cases. I myself had COVID-19 back at the end of February, early March. Both myself and Lauren caught it right before we had the lockdown, and it was a bit of a hard time. Lauren had it worse than I did. I mostly just had high fevers, and I lost my sense of taste and smell for about 2 months or so. But we both managed to recover, and since then, you know, I've been donating my blood. I did that this morning, actually, and I've been trying to help out where I can. And Noob Man, yes, our little Braveheart right here does kind of look like a thick raven at this point. She is an ayam cemeni chicken, but she is quite lovely and quite affectionate. She does like being here on Dad's lap and getting a lot of pets. And Gypsy, I have not given any of our chickens spaghetti. I'm not sure if that would be a a healthy treat for them. I guess it would depend on the type of spaghetti. Oh, and Xanthe, thank you. Yes, I'm glad Lauren and I recovered from it. It was a little bit scary getting it right before the quarantine happened. So we didn't even really have a chance to really protect ourselves. There we go. There we go. And Yazan, the chicken's favorite treat so far is plain yogurt. They just go nuts for it. It's a good occasional treat, but you can't give them too much. Otherwise, you can give them some stomach issues, which is why we only give them some yogurt every few days or so. Oh my, oh my. Oh, and Sprixen Z Derp. Well, mealworms are also a good potential treat for chickens. I was given a warning by their vet that, you should avoid giving them lots of mealworms because she's seen plenty of obese chickens come into her vet because they were eating almost primarily mealworms. So, maybe in the future we'll give them some mealworms. Ooh, look at those lovely long legs there, Kagome. Yeah. Hello there, hello. Sugimato, I do not know. No, I don't think an ayam cemeni's blood would be black as well. I think it just goes down to their organs. And I heal for coffee. Yes, it seems that I was wrong about our little Braveheart being a rooster. And she has, displayed a lot of hen behavior that I was kind of missing. And the vet did explain that she was about 80% sure that our little Braveheart was in fact a hen. And Megabyte, yes, sleepy chickens are quite the sight to see. And Mediocre Creator, yes, chickens can make lovely pets as long as you are prepared to sort of fulfill all of the needs that they have and to do a lot of research. Now, they can be involved. I wouldn't get a single chicken as a pet, and you would need to look up the breeds very carefully. Like smaller chickens, like silkies, are actually pretty well known to be well adapted to be pets, but I would get at minimum 2 or 3 so they never get lonely. And Sprixen Z Derp, I have checked their feet quite a lot, and they have never gotten bumblefoot. And Akuseru 24, yes, I can always give Kagome. I can always pick her up for a second. She does enjoy Dad picking her up and being put on my my shoulder, so I will just try and do that. There we go. There we go. Come here. There we go, Kagome. Are you gonna put up a little fuss at first? There we go. Sleepy bird. Sleepy bird. And there we go. We have a shoulder chicken in Kagome. Hello, Kagome. Are you a happy bird? Yeah. Oh my. Here, let's sit down. Oh, are you gonna make a jump for it? Are you gonna settle down here with Dad? And the onagadori is an endangered Japanese breed. But they are such lovely and friendly birds when you start to get to know them. Oh yeah? Oh dear. And she can be quite verbose when she wants to be. There you go, Kagome. Yeah. I think she might want to be with the other birds, so I'm just gonna put out my arm like this, and there she goes. Oh, and Megabyte, that is quite funny. Kagome looks a bit like me in chicken form. She's the same color as my beard and hat. Oh, there you go. Oh, and you're all down for a little bit of a meal and a drink now. Lovely. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, hello, little chickies. And for those of you just tuning in, welcome to Watching Chickies, the daily live stream here on Reddit, and then later YouTube, in which we watch the lives and development of these 3 young chickens. Oh, and Stormy, are you about to make a jump? Do you want Dad's help, or are you going to do it yourself? Ah, such a good jump there, our little Stormy. Such a good jump. Oh my, oh my. And Akuseru, 24. These guys are not really hard to deal with for the poop. We just use our brush there, and then we mop about twice a day, and that keeps their playroom relatively clean. And Pingu Blue, I have heard tales of people managing to potty train birds. I have not managed it myself, but I guess if you have enough time on your hands, you probably could end up doing it. And all of these guys are members of our family and friends for life. All of our chickens are 64 days old now, and they are just doing so well. And Bic JV, yes, they can all do a little bit of flying, though in a Stormy's case, it's more like falling with style. And Quinn Tamashi 77, yes, all of them have grown so big. And Vibranium 501, depending on the breeds, chickens can maintain some pretty short flights. For most of them, it's more like super jumps. And Belgian Malinois, right here in black, she is supposed to be black. She is an ayam cemeni, and this black coloration goes all the way down to her very organs. Oh, and Lady 50, well, thank you for the love for the little chickens here. They are all doing quite well, and I'm glad you're enjoying the streams. And the real Phenom. The chickens these days are spending most of their days outside. We do these streams inside because here we have a stable internet connection. And then after the streams, I take them to their coop outside. And then they come inside here at night to go to sleep. And, you know, they're going to be sleeping in their outdoor coop once they are about 6 months or so, because I want them to be fully grown. And Presley the boy, at this point, considering how we're seeing our little Stormy moving around with the head upright like that, we believe that Stormy might be a rooster and that the other 2 are hens. And these chickens do enjoy a nice little cuddle. I was cuddling with Braveheart for quite a while. I even gave Stormy a bit of a cuddle. And I have given Kagome a bit of a cuddle. Lovely. Oh, and Rorsch 94. Well, our little chickies don't need any masks because they're members of our family and they have been self-quarantining with us. I don't really allow them around strangers. Oh no. And, you know, these guys are members of our family, friends for life, though in the future we wouldn't be against them donating a few eggs to us. Though considering that our little Stormy might be a rooster, we'll probably wait a few days when they have some eggs and just double check with a light to see if any of the eggs are fertilized. And Ultimate Journey, yes, we would keep Stormy if he ends up being a rooster. And having a rooster for a small flock, especially if you just have one, is a good way to keep your flock nice and safe. And let's see here. Willfully Spooning asks me, how did we pick the names? Braveheart was kind of picked like that because when they arrived in their package, they were overnight delivered to us the day after that they were hatched. She just kind of jumped right out of the box, looked at me right in the face, and wanted to explore. So we named her Braveheart. Kagome is named after a character in Inuyasha, who is one of my partner Lauren's favorite anime characters, and we thought it fit because Kagome is an onagadori, which is a Japanese breed of chicken. And then Lauren's little sister was over when the chickens arrived, and she saw Stormy, who was just a gray little ball of fuzz, and she said she looked like a little storm cloud. So thus, Stormy was born. And all of them do have a coop outside, which they will be going to right after today's stream. And NSFW, accounting, we don't need to worry about the floor. They're a linoleum that only looks like it's wood, and we basically just brush and we mop it twice a day, and it keeps it pretty clean in here. And I heal for coffee. Yes, there is a coop tour video that we did to celebrate 500 members subscribing to our YouTube channel. So yeah, it is definitely worth a watch. We have a YouTube channel called Watching Chickies, and there's a link to it in our profile page. Liking and subscribing our videos is a great way to support us if you have enjoyed these streams. And all of these chickies usually sleep with each other in these little cubby holes at night. We're waiting until they're full grown to keep them outside in the coop at night. And to iBug, Lauren does help me take care of the chickies, and she does love picking them up and playing with them as well. She's the mother of these little chickens, just like I am the adoptive father. And Conradly John, yes, the vet did think all of them were girls, but there's a lot of evidence coming up to the contrary for our little Stormy. Stormy has crowed. Stormy is walking around with his head really upright, and I've been looking at the pinhead feathers that are developing and looking at silkie specific websites, and he does seem to be having some characteristics that a silkie rooster would have. And McDoofus, we just wash these every day or so in the washing machine, and that works out pretty well. Anxiety, well, we aren't having them sleep outside in the coop because, you know, while the coop is supposed to be safe from predators, we are definitely wary of the sort of local neighborhood cats, the foxes, the raccoons, and other things we have in this area. So we would feel more comfortable just really having them full grown before being outside. Oh, and DraxMax24 has an aunt with a white silkie named Wanda. That's lovely. And I Heal for Coffee. That is very true. I Heal for Coffee says it's hard to tell with most chickens until they are full grown what their gender was. Silkies are especially hard to tell because they are so floofy. And our little Stormy is indeed quite floofy. And Nayaka, well, all of them. Well, the vet thought they were all hens, but our little Stormy is starting to display some rooster behavior. So, you know, at this point, I'd be more comfortable just calling Stormy a he. And then seeing in 6 months what they actually end up being. And we're hearing a few little peeps, but mostly these guys are interested in getting a bit of food on. All of them are still eating their starter feed, their starter crumble, which you can see over there. They will continue to eat this until they're about 15 weeks old, and that should be around the time when they start to lay eggs. And So Stormy should stay a gray color throughout the rest of his life. Nayaka, the only way to tell for sure right now about all of the chickens' genders would be if I was to get a blood test for all of the chickens. And the vet offered it to me, but I really, didn't feel comfortable then getting a blood test, going through that pain, and I just wanted to wait. And we just watched these chickies, umbrella bound, because, it's nice, it's relaxing, and it could be a fun time just chatting with people here on the stream. Oh, and McFinky, 1007, thank you for the excellent award. McFinky says, love starting my day off with you and your chickens. Well, thank you very much. And DraxMax24, yes, the blood tests would have also been a bit expensive. I think it would have been about $200 just for blood tests. And all of the chickens, they smell all right. They smell pretty clean. They can occasionally have a bit of a smelly movement, but we do brush and we do mop in here about twice a day, and we're getting less mess these days because they're also spending most of their days out in their outdoor coop. And we'll eat for free. Well, actually, a few days ago, a little chipmunk came up to the side of their outdoor coop and checked them out. It was quite a funny little moment because the chipmunk looked so confused, and all of the chickens just paid so much attention to it. And I heal for coffee, yes. I agree with that sentiment, the $200, making them go through a blood test. That seemed a little bit too much for me. We did see our little Stormy crow live on one of our streams last week, and I'm pretty sure our little Stormy is going to end up being a rooster at this point. Premiest Puffer asks, can't you press on the cloaca to tell, or is that only with quails? Well, I am not a professional chicken sexer like you would see at one of the big chicken farms. So telling the cloaca of a chicken what their gender is can be quite a hard thing to do if you're not trained in it. And I am certainly not trained. Oh, and Ratato Skur, 1240. Well, thank you for the compliment. I'm glad that you have enjoyed the stream. And we're here in their basement, in their little play area that we have here for doing the stream and for them sleeping at night. And, it's not hard to clean. It's a linoleum floor that's made to look like wood. And we just brush and mop about twice a day. Oh, and the big gay purple. Thank you for the tree hug. And subject mirror. Well, it did sound a little bit louder than a balk, that crowing moment. I don't remember offhand which day it was. But the way that Stormy kind of walks around with his head upright most of the time, and the way that he's occasionally even been staring down Braveheart, who then kind of backs off, I think Stormy might be a little rooster. What do you think, little Stormy? Oh dear. And I'm just happy that we've had all of the chickens just make one cohesive little flock. And so they are outside most of the time. And generally speaking, it is Stormy that likes the outside the most, and both Kagome and Braveheart are still a little bit of a baby about it. Both Kagome and Braveheart, often when we're bringing them back in from outside, we'll just kind of jump onto our shoulders and give these pitiful little scared peep, 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 peep. Yes, you guys are big babies compared to Stormy. And you know, Stormy is starting to get a little bit almost of a rooster strut to his step. So Stormy does walk a bit differently than the other chickens. Oh, and Sharian, thank you for the Bless Up Award. That's a good example right there of Stormy's kind of walk with the upright head. Ooh, are you sneaking up on Kagome? Oh dear, look at your upright head like that. What are you doing there, little Stormy? Are you stalking our little Kagome? Oh dear, oh dear. Yes? And we can see that the other chickens kind of walk a lot more like parallel to the ground, whereas Stormy is a lot more upright. And that can be a very clear sign that our little Stormy is in fact a rooster. See how Stormy's chest is puffed out? Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, and there you go, Braveheart. You're not a baby, you're a big baby. But you're Dad's baby. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. My fuzzy scooting little chicken. Yes, 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 yes. Ooh, you sneezed. Bless you there, Braveheart. Bless you. And all decent names are. Yes, occasionally we can get hens that behave like roosters when there are no roosters around. So we will know for sure what their genders are once they are about 6 months old. So right here in the corner we have our little silkie chicken named Stormy. And right here, ooh, bless you, we have our ayam cemeni chicken named Braveheart. And then right here, we have our onagadori named Kagome, who's being a little bit fussy. Oh my, oh my. And Nayaka, all of these guys can breed together. So in the future, we might end up with a bunch of hybrid silkies. Half silky, half onagadori, and half silky, and half ayam cemeni. And, you know, they occasionally make happy noises when they're pet, and a lot of them do actually approach me to get picked up and pet together. And you know, it can be very nice and relaxing just to watch chickens be themselves, going about, and just being happy. The only care in the world that they have is just having a little bit to eat, a little bit to drink, and having a little bit of fun. And hello there, little ones, hello. And boy, turtle. Yes, the hybrids would probably look quite interesting. And you know, that might be something that we see on a future stream. And no, a Pop-Tart right here is a little silky chicken. Oh, what's that? Was that a buck there? Oh dear, Kagome. Oh dear, come here. Come here. There you go. There you go. Come onto that shoulder. There you go. There you go. So, Sales Bro 1991. You know, when chickens preen optimally, they get a little bit of grease from their bodies, and then they almost like to try to put a protective layer over their feathers. And by doing this, that's one of the reasons why they are protected from water, and it's another reason, it's another way for them to keep their skin nice and moisturized. Oh dear. Hello, Kagome. Hello. Oh, you got your tail right in my face. Yeah? Oh, she's yelling at Braveheart. Braveheart, why are you right there? Oh dear, oh dear. Braveheart, you know better. You know better. Lovely. Come here. Come here, Braveheart. Yes, yes, yes. Cluck, 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 cluck. Come here, onto that shoulder. There you go. There you go. And there's little Stormy, and now I got 2 chickens on my shoulder. Oh dear. You know, guys, you don't have to be both on the same shoulder. Oh my, oh my. Let's go see our little Stormy there. And Kagome's tail will get pretty long, but not nearly as long as the male's. Hopefully, I mean, it should be like somewhere between, looking like a long sort of turkey tail at the end of things. So not long enough that she'll need a specialized perch, but still quite an attractive long tail. There we go. And Ku Riduk. Yes, it's day in America right now. We are on the east coast of America. And it is about 1:12 in the afternoon now. Or for those of you who use like military time, 13:12. And I have had all of them on my shoulders at one point when Lauren put a little Stormy there. So, you know, they can all be on my shoulder, though Stormy tends to not feel as comfortable with it. And Rorsch 94, you know, I have had the chickens poop on me before. Once it happens a few times, you're not all that worried about it. You just throw your stuff into the wash and everything is all right. Isn't that right, Braveheart? Lovely. There you go. Oh, hello there, Braveheart. Looking right at the cameras. And, Celobana, both Braveheart here and our Stormy have black eyes. And then on my shoulder here, our little Kagome has brown eyes. Yes, little brown eyes. Yeah, lovely bird. Yeah? Oh. You gonna sing? Do-do-do. Do you wanna sing? No? Oh, that was lovely. Thank you there, Kagome. And back to Braveheart here. Oh dear, oh dear. And a red-eyed rooster 420. All of these guys are members of our family and friends for life. So we will do our best to make sure that they live long, happy, and healthy lives. And there we go. And Boy Turtle, you know, one of the things that we've done to ensure that our chickens, you know, are very friendly and kind of mellow is, you know, we make sure to pick them up multiple times a day and just give them nice, lovely pets. And I talk like this when I'm with the chickens so they can all just really relax and even fall asleep right here in my presence. And we just have these 3 chickens so far. These are the first little chickens of our flock, and all of them are doing quite well. And Caitlin Crossing, yes, this is live. And Midno4, thank you for the Take My Energy Award. It is much appreciated. Just like this little happy chicken on my shoulder. Yeah. Hello, little brown-eyed Kagome. Hello. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Yeah. Oh my. Oh my. How did they ever let the onagadori breed become endangered when you're all so lovely? I know, Kagome, I know. Oh, and glory to the Hypnotoad. Thank you for the Wholesome Award. And Sassy Little Tart, thank you for the hugs. And, Gats Darn Tootin', they are sometimes indoors. They're indoors for these streams, and when they sleep during the night. During the day, we bring them to their outdoor coop. And yes, we catastrophe Richard and the Chickies. Hello to you. Oh dear, oh dear. Ooh, a little yawn there from our Braveheart. I bet you're going to be quite excited to go outside and eat some buggies. Oh my, attacking the camera again. And our little Stormy had a bit of a drink of water. And I saw another question about their breeds. Right here on my shoulder, we have our lovely onagadori chicken named Kagome. The one who just gave a little cluck right down here is our ayam cemeni chicken named Braveheart. And just wandering around down here is our little silkie chicken named Stormy. Oh, and I Heal for Coffee just looked up some silkie crossbreed pictures, and the crosses are so cute. Well, hopefully, in the future, we might be able to see a few of them live. And, I Shire, we are trying to make sure that, they are fully grown before they spend the night outside. When they are outside of the coop outside, I am with them. And then when I close the coop, they can be outside for themselves for a little while now. And we leave them there until it's getting close towards dark. We bring them in, and then we tuck them in here inside every night. Oh, and long time running. Thank you for the all-seeing upvote. It is much appreciated. And Kema Kills, well, thank you.